first video today is going to be a tour of my homeschool room. This is my first year homeschooling. We've been homeschooling for less than a week, so bear with me. I have a 6-year-old, a 3-year-old, and an 8-month-old. And I'll do another video on our story on why we homeschooled, and because my son is in 1st grade and he went to public school for kindergarten, but for now I'm going to give you a tour of my homeschool room. So here we go. This is our door. This is just a Dr. Seuss sign for encouragement for the kids, and then a welcome sign that I actually haven't filled out yet. And if you can see here, my sweet husband came up here and put little notes up here for me a while back. I thought that was so sweet of him. Okay, so here it is. Okay, we'll start here. This is our calendar time. We start our morning out with our devotional every morning and our Read With Me Bible, and then we come over and we do our calendar time, which is actually not updated. We did school on the go yesterday, but we do our day of the week, what day it is today, what day it was yesterday, tomorrow, what the season is, what the weather is, and we talk about it, and then anything that's on our calendar for the month. I actually got this at IKEA. I thought it was so cute. It's actually meant for hanging laundry. If you can hear my kids, sorry about that, they're downstairs. It's actually meant for hanging laundry, but it's a little octopus. I thought it was so cute. And we just hang their pictures on it to show off their little artwork and things that they color. And then that is our reading corner. I got, again, at IKEA. I got a lot of my stuff at IKEA. I got a little rug. My kid's picture is on the rug. But I got a little rug that the kids just sit on when we do read aloud time. So when we do right now we're reading Hank the Cow Dog. So whenever we read that, or we read our story of the world history, whenever we do any of our reading, the kids just sit there. Sometimes I'll give them something to play with, and I'll read with them. And then we just have, so we were actually going to do Apologia Astronomy this year, which is why I got the solar system picture, and then at the last minute I decided to switch to a nature study, to exploring nature with children, which I will do a whole nother video on my curriculum choices for this year. So that is why, but I left it up because I figured it would be good for the kids to look at, and it would be fun. So, and then we are reading a kid's president's book this year. So I just have a sign with all the presidents on it, and we're going over some basic sign language. My kids actually aren't old enough for multiplication yet, but I thought we would keep that up and maybe just keep that table in their brains so they're familiar with it. So in a few years, my oldest son, when we go to do multiplication tables, he's familiar with that table. So, and then just a little map that we actually already had. I just went to Office Max and had it laminated. It's a cute little map of the United States. And then our alphabet line. And then this table is where my 3-year-old sits. A lot of times I will give him like a whiteboard, like this little, the Usborne, where he just takes a whiteboard marker and traces things, like all the dot to dots lines, it just helps him with pen control. He loves this one. He does that every day. And so he'll sit there and do that, or we've got some little games or magnets and stuff that he plays with while I do school with my 6-year-old. And then that was actually mine as a little girl, and my kids just get on that and rock sometimes. And then this actually used to be an attic space, and so we did get a little air conditioner or fan, I'm not sure, it's like an in-between. I'm not really sure exactly what you would call that, but to keep it cool up here in the afternoons because it can get pretty hot. So I got that cute little clock at Mardell's. And then we paper, and they're Matthew C. blocks that they use for math. This is just a bunch of stuff for my preschooler. And then my Erin Condren planner over there. And then, what do we have in here? Our DVD player for our Matthew C. lessons for my son to watch. And then his little bags of little tiny Legos. We have an 8-month-old, so I keep those up high in little bags. And then we just have different books that we'll read through the year. And this is just full of different puzzles that the kids do. So my kids love puzzles. It's just all different kinds of puzzles in there. Now I'm not going to be able to get it back in. That'll be alright, I'll fix it later. And then in here we have different games, like the Build Your Own Veggie Tales. That's one my 3-year-old really enjoys. This memory game the kids really love playing. These are, my 3-year-old loves these. They're just like little, I guess like foam pieces that you stick together, and then the pattern that you lace through, you like lace through the cat. So, and then this is my 8-month-old's little box that he likes. I pull that out and he just plays with those foam things. And then all of our different flashcards. And there's our globe and our screens that my 3-year-old, when he was 2, just barely 2, I believe, ripped those out. That was nice of him. So we just haven't replaced those yet. My husband needs to replace those. And then come over here, we have just some games up there and our library books. I'm trying to find a good spot to just keep our library books so I keep a hold of them. And then my kids love to play with that. Sometimes they'll take that onto the reading carpet and just play with that. Some of our curriculums that we're doing this year. And then, what do I have? Oh, this is just all of our paints, pencils, scissors. I really need a better organizational system for that, but that's what I've got now. So, stickers, paper, craft stuff. More curriculum stuff down here and some different books. I have like paper and coloring books in here. I have more readers. These are actually readers that I'm hoping to get through this year. There's all the Who Is books and the Little House on the Prairie books. I don't know if we'll get through all the Little House on the Prairie books this year. That's a lot to get through in one year. But I would like to read a couple. I'd like to get through a couple of those this year. And then these are just empty. These 2 boxes are empty. Again, I kind of just let my 8-month-old play with the boxes. He's really pretty simple. He enjoys it. My mother-in-law actually got us this leap pad that the kids really enjoy, and I thought that was really sweet of her. And then we have these little like foam puzzle pieces that the baby, I get them out for the baby to play with, and he'll sit on them and play. Then we come over here. And we have our All About Reading board. These are, if you don't, All About Reading, All About Spelling. If you don't know what those curriculums are, they have these little letter tiles. So it has our consonants in blue, our vowels in red, and then different sounds of letters. And then we are alphabetizing the letters every day right now before we do them. And we just keep this off to the side and attempt to keep my 3-year-old from destroying it. So, and then we have this Blackboard. We just put like Blackboard or chalkboard paint And on this wall, this actually used to be the kids' playroom, and so they used to have this to play on, and then we combined their playroom and their bedroom and made this the homeschool room. So I haven't actually used this one yet, but we will. And then come over here, and we just have some neat little signs. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. And then if at first you don't succeed, you're in good company. And it's just 4 of the presidents and different ways that they had failures in their life and then became presidents of the United States. Well, this is our little encouragement board. A little basketball hoop. My stepmom actually bought me this cute little thing with the deer heads. And then I got smocks from IKEA for painting that we hang on there. And then the chalkboard paint on the doors. This closet is kind of a mess. I just have a bunch of different curriculums for different ages. I need to put them in plastic tubs by grades and get them separated. And then up here we have our Christmas books we haven't gotten to yet, and then the stuff that we use for our calendar time, the dates and weather and all that stuff. And then, hi guys.
Hi. Hi.
And then behind here we have the chart where I keep their heights, and I mark their heights on there. Troy's going to show you. Oh, there he is. Yep, you've grown. And then if you come over here, our main table, where Troy has laid his hat now. That's my chair, and then we have I'm a birth doula, and this is actually my birth ball, but the kids enjoy sitting on that to do school, and I need to get a stand for it. You can get a stand and make a ball into a chair, and so I'd really like to do that, but I haven't gotten that yet. And then this is like my own play on the morning basket. If you haven't seen Ashley Williams at Grace and Grit does a morning basket. This is just kind of our reader basket. I put all of our readers in here, our devotional and Read With Me Bible, our Story of the World, our little readers and manners books, all that. And then our curriculums we're currently using, our Bluetooth speaker for listening to videos or music or anything that we want to. And then I forgot to show you, these are our contributions. I will do a whole other video on this because there's really quite a bit to say about it. Abby from Full-Time Wife Life does contributions, and I thought that was really neat that she does that instead of chores. And so we kind of combined the contributions with like the Dave Ramsey kids commissions. So I'll do another video on that though and explain to you kind of how we run that in our house. So, I believe that is it. So, this is our schoolroom. Okay, so I have a lot of videos planned for you guys. I'm going to do my curriculum choices for this year for my first grader. I want to do a video on my lesson planning and scheduling. I don't know if I'll do those separate or if I'll do them together. I haven't decided. But I have a lot of videos. I want to do a video on my homeschool goals. And then there's other videos that I want to do. My husband and I are training for a marathon, and so I wanted to do some videos and some updates on that. And then just some family updates. I wanted to do an introduction for you guys. There's lots of videos I have that I want to do. So anyway, if you guys would subscribe, and you can catch my videos as they start coming. It was nice to meet you guys, and I hope to talk to you soon. Comment and like the video. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.